It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we've came down to the bottom of the lake to take photos of the sunrise here. It's just beginning to rise behind me there. There's only me, Brendan and Jeff who seems to have gotten up for it. It seems like everyone else in the group has stayed in bed. The funny thing is Brendan's just forgot his tripod. We walked down from the houses we were staying at. We got right down to the bottom here and Brendan realised he forgot his tripod, which, you know, I guess even the professionals do things like that too. Oh, and this is a hat that I bought from the Quechuan family that we stayed at with last night. I bought this from them when we had dinner last night. I probably look like a fool in it, but it's really nice and warm. So the problem I was having before is I've got an ND filter, but it's not a grad filter, so it just darkens the whole scene. And shooting into the sun, the sky was a lot brighter than the foreground, so I couldn't really get the exposure right. Either the sky was too bright, the foreground was too dark. If I had a grad filter, I could just sort of darken the sky. So I was struggling with the exposure shooting into the sun. So I've just I've just walked around sort of the corner of the island here and shooting away from the sun into these rocks. I think I got some nicer shots, but yeah, I need to get myself some grad filters. What? Oh, come on, let me get one more shot.
Sí, gracias. La comida fue excelente.
Muchas gracias.
Ah, bueno,
I don't know what she's saying to me.
todavía podemos hacerlo. She said, come back.
I'd love to.
Bueno, chao.
Chao.
El jueves. Manda.
And they use one island for 20-25 years because this material rots. Of course, before 20 years they are planning to build a new island somewhere around. Okay?
back in the city of Puno, and on our way back here this afternoon we stopped off on one of the many floating islands that are on the lake, and that was a really interesting experience. As well as the homestay last night, it's been really interesting learning how the Quechuan people live and learning all about the traditions and things like that. The homestay last night was really nice. The family that we stayed with were very welcoming, very friendly. We were split into groups, and each group went with a different family. I was with Brendan and Jeff, which was pretty cool. They did over dinner talk a lot about basketball, which I know nothing about, so I kind of zoned out a couple of times. But they speak Spanish, so that helped a lot. So we were able to have a little bit of conversation with the host family, so that was cool. Yeah, and then again, the floating island that we stopped off at was a really cool, fun, interesting experience. They dressed us up, which was pretty fun. I did look a bit of a fool, but it was fun nevertheless. Yeah, so now we're back in Puno now, and there's nothing else planned today other than we're meeting for dinner later this evening. But it's actually been, I would say, the first time that we've had a good few hours where there hasn't really been anything planned, and we've just been able to chill and sort of do what we want. So I'm going to use this time to catch up on editing photos and videos. I've got so many photos and videos to edit from this trip, so I'm going to catch up on some of that now. And then tomorrow we're going to the city of Cusco, which I've heard many good things about, so I'm really looking forward to visiting Cusco. And we're actually there for a few days as well, which is nice, because so far we've been moving every day, which kind of takes it out of you. Even if we're not doing so much, it's amazing how traveling really takes it out of you. Also, before I go, I just want to say, now that I'm back on mainland, I've got access to Wi-Fi again, and I've been able to log into my YouTube, and I see that a lot of you have seen me on Brendan's channel and have now started following me, and a lot of you have left really nice comments on some of my videos. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has started following me, and to everyone who's left me really nice comments. Just thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. I also want to thank Brendan just for giving me a shout out on his channel in the first place. I know at this point my vlog is a little bit rusty, I guess. Obviously there's things that aren't perfect. I know especially in my first few videos I struggled with like sound and stuff. All this stuff will improve over time. As I said in my first video, I could have waited until everything was perfect, but then I would never have started. So it was important for me to just start and then improve as I go along. And it's also exciting for me to be able to show you guys that progression over time. Like there's nothing, what I'm doing here, there's nothing fake here, it's all real. So, you know, I might not be the best at this point at going out with my camera and talking to, you know, it's still very strange to me to go out and toss my camera in front of everyone, but I'm trying to push myself. So yeah, stick with me. Things will improve over time. These videos will get much better. I will get much better at doing this. Hopefully not just the videos, but my photography and my career will sort of improve over time as well. And again, I'm very excited to share that with you. And yeah, just once again, really big thank you to everyone who has subscribed after seeing me on Brendan's channel, and for everyone who's left me really nice comments on my videos. Your support really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, I'm excited to share this journey with you. So please keep watching. And yeah, I'm just blown away by the amount of subscribers I've suddenly had in a short space of time. So yeah, thank you so much, and keep watching.